What's cracking, Kerby?
What's going
And
on,
all you
man? How you doing?
and all you Yinzies in the live chat, what's going on, y'all? Listen, we having technical difficulties. My boy Tate Boy Fresh is traveling. He's trying to figure it out right now where he's at on location. We had to get some other folks involved so that way we could go live on the KnoItAllz channel with Smash the Gas. Kerby, man, it's me and you in the building tonight. So I might let you cook a little bit, Kerb. I might let you cook a little bit, but don't you start no mess, Kerby. Don't you start nothing, man. What's up with you, bro? What's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. Just chilling. Had some family issues,
Yeah.
but getting through that. But other than that, man, just sitting back.
Yeah, likewise, man. For all you guys out there in the live chat, man, we doing what we do every week on Smash the Gas. But I lost it. Both me and Kerby lost dear loved ones this week, man. But we still in the building doing what we need to do. I know I lost my uncle. Kerby, I don't know exactly who it was that passed for you, man. So
Well,
I
it,
want to
it was.
speak on it.
It was my cousin, but
Mm,
we basically grew up together as like brothers. So
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna say my brother, but you know. So it's just one of them unfortunate things, man. But gotta just keep on living.
That's right. And they would want us to be out here doing what we need to do right now, bro. So, rest in heaven, Uncle Tony. Rest in heaven, Curb's cousin. But we gonna do what we need to do on Smash the Gas. What Robert say? Get them Bengals out of here, dog. We not worrying about them guys right now, man. We in here to talk about Pittsburgh Steelers specifically, Curb.
Yep.
Specifically. And there's a lot of little rumblings and all whatever else, man. So we're going to do one subject, then we're going to take a break. And then after that, we'll come back and finish the podcast. Kerby. Make sure you get up them algorithms as we get on Smash the Gas, the prelude before we go over on Pump Your Brakes podcast on Steel Curtain Network. But we doing our own thing, what we do over here on the KnoItAllz channel. Thank you, Jaime, man. We appreciate you, bro. I know I'm speaking for Curb, but I know he appreciates it too. And we seen Craig. Thank you. Thank you, Andre Green. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Jimmy K, man. Thanks for finding us, man. This is a guy that came over from Steelers Almighty, man. We appreciate you. Juice Bellamy in the building, the Black and Gold Standard. We got some folks in here already, so let's do what we do. Andre Green said, man, for me to smash the gas. So, Kerby, I'm going to act a donkey with this one, bro.
Okay,
I'm telling you right now, bro.
Here we go.
And I'm going to call it like it is. It's some bullshit that Aaron Rodgers is over there with the Joe Rogan show doing interviews and talk for 3 hours, bro, and didn't say nothing about playing freaking football, Kerby. What's up with this dude, bro? What's up with him, man? Talk to me, Kerb. Talk to me, man.
This is something that we said from the beginning. The off the field Aaron Rodgers is what you don't want to deal with, and that's what he's doing. I don't know. The thing that got me more in shock is the Steelers. Like this ain't the Steelers. Like what we going through right now. I would expect to see this from the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is not the Steelers. It is the Steelers, but where is this coming from? What's their thinking? Who's really pulling the strings here? Because this is ridiculous, man.
Mm-hmm. Kerby, it makes absolutely no excuse. It makes absolutely no excuse. How in the world is he on the Joe Rogan show not talking about aliens and presidential races and all this other crap, and he's not talking about football? He's not focused at all. Bro, I didn't hear him say one word about playing football in 2025. I don't know. Maybe I missed something. But this don't make no sense, man. This makes absolutely no sense, Kerby. Absolutely no sense, man.
My thing is, like, if he signed, hey, do whatever you do on the, during the, when you're not on playing. But like I say, this what this guy brings, man. And I'm shocked. I am shocked that Mike Tomlin even want to deal with this, because I'm telling you, when they get on that field, and I truly believe he can still play, but when he gets on that field, man, he's going and probably, what I want to say. Basically, what I want to say is when he gets on that field, he ain't. I mean, if they had a problem with Russell Wilson kind of doing his own thing, they ain't seen nothing yet.
My dude, Tate Boy Fresh, trying to work it out and figure it out for sure, man.
Yeah,
He gonna be in here in a second, man.
They haven't seen nothing yet.
I'm in a bad place. I want to show up, fellas. What's happening?
What's happening, man?
What up, man?
What's going on, man? I see you muting and going back. Tate, man, we talking about Aaron Rodgers being trash, going on the Joe Rogan show today for 3 hours and not doing nothing. What the hell is this all about, Tate? I don't get it, bro. What is this all about, man? What you thinking he's doing, man? This is ridiculous. But this is ridiculous. Oh, he taxing. He trying to do something. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
You hear all the background noise?
It's not that bad. You can talk. You good. I'll tell you if it get bad.
Okay, no, man. I just think he actually nachos. He actually just waiting for after the next OTAs, you know?
Yeah.
If we don't want nobody to say he's missing points, so he's just not part of the team yet. And then when that's over with, he is fine, like sometimes before it's time to go to the throw. He might make the mandatory minicamp.
Tate, I think I know where you at, bro. You out in Shawnee. You out in Shawnee on that in that little restaurant out there on the Circle, bro.
You close. You might be right. I don't know exactly what you're talking about.
You out there off the Circle in Shawnee, man. It's a little side restaurant over there by Dollar General and all whatever else. I think I know where you at, dog.
I'm actually out here at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Okay, it's something different. I was off on the other end.
But
I was on the other end of town.
That's not Shawnee. It's Allentown. You
know
where I'm at. I ain't far from your house.
Yeah, you're around the corner. I know what you're doing, bro.
I got caught out here with the boy and Doug.
Yeah. So you said OTAs or mandatory minicamp. Which way you thinking he gonna show up, bro?
Mandatory minicamp.
Mandatory minicamp. All right. Robert says Steelers are desperate. They need a quarterback, and Aaron Rodgers is the best of the rest. I'm gonna throw that up to y'all. Kerby, I ain't feeling all of that, dog. I'm not feeling that, man. Rodgers is on some BS, bro. I'm not feeling it, Kerby. What you saying, man? And Claude, don't start, Claude, because we in the right location to have the right thing and put you in the right thing. So go ahead, Kerby. Go ahead, bro.
He is probably the best of the rest, at this point. I mean, hey, this is the bed they laid in, so they just gonna have to figure it out. It's really nothing to figure out. I mean, it'll be Mason Rudolph, and I mean, I like Mason, but I think Mason is a guy. He your starter get hurt. He played 4 or 5 games. He can keep you afloat, but to put him in for a whole season, I don't know. I don't see it, but I could be wrong.
Tate, percentage that dude shows up, bro. The percentage that dude shows up.
Before the season starts?
I'm talking about period. At this point, he out there on the Joe Rogan show.
85%.
85?
I'm not confident. The Steelers do better than they have some type of commitment. And I also think we're going to bring somebody who's going to play great and bring in Tyler Haynes.
Kerby, your percentage, bro. What percentage you think he shows up, man?
I'm gonna put it about 75. I mean, and I kind of agree with Tate. I think the Steelers and probably work something out. But the point of it is, that if I'm a teammate, I'm really looking at this guy like, you know what, dude really don't want to play.
Yeah.
I mean, they might feel like he's going to come in, and a lot of the players may know something, but you got to kind of question: do this dude really, when the bullets really start flying, Do this dude really want to be here? So, but
Claude, look at what Claude said, Kerby. Claude said, Big G, you don't really want AR on this team. Claude, he's our best option to win, but I don't think he's showing up. Like Tate got him at 85. Kerb, what percentage you got him at, bro?
I got him about 75.
I got him at 40, dog.
Ooh.
I got him at 40, bro. I don't think he's showing up. I don't think he wants to play. Listen, you can say whatever you want to say. But, bro, I mean, I understand it's his life. I understand he's not on our team right now, currently today. But I'm not saying we need this guy here for OTAs, but definitely for mandatory minicamp. Most of the other teams right now are meeting together, doing what they need to do with OTAs. This dude is out here on the freaking Joe Rogan show. Jar Devil says, Rodgers gives us a few more wins than Rudolph. Whatever happens, happens. I don't know if he gives us a few more wins. I would say 10. Well, yeah, I guess a few is 3. So I would say 10 to 12. But, bro, come on, man. Juice, man, he said, nah. He don't watch the full podcast. He checked out of football. He's worried about violent irons and stuff like that. And Bobby Kennedy, I heard him talking that mess too, Juice, for sure. Tate, what you got to say, man? What you got to say, man? You going in and out, bro. You going in and out. Yeah, it's in and out. It's bad right now. Yeah. I mean, I understand he's in a remote location, so I get it. Rob Lightfoot says, the heck with Rodgers. Big Ben is back around the team. He said that he was going to work with Will Howard. No Rodgers. Steelers go 6-10, and we trade up in next year's draft to pick Lenore Sellers. I mean, that's all well and good in fantasy football, bro, but if Will Howard is the starting quarterback for the Pittsburgh Steelers, we're going to struggle. I mean, Will Howard's a gamer. I'm not saying he's trash, but an 8-9 and 9-8 season is what we're looking at, bro. I get it, Rob. And, Rob, don't be biased with Lenore Sellers, bro. Don't be biased. I like Lenore Sellers. I think he's a good quarterback. But, man, you can't be biased on what a kid that ain't played a down. I mean, he's just now going into his junior year, man. Kerby, what you think, bro?
Matter of fact, I'm going to send you something. And I read some other day, and people got to pump their brakes with these quarterbacks that they think that may be coming out. These guys may stay.
Yeah.
And they were saying that if a lot of these guys, because, like, I don't think Arch Manning, the only way Arch Manning coming out if they win a championship. If they don't win a championship, he ain't coming out.
I agree.
And the money that these guys are making now, these guys can stay. And they're saying that a lot of these guys that everybody is thinking that's going to be in the draft next year, they might not come out.
The only one that just got a guarantee to come out is Cade Klubnik. And Nussmeier down at LSU. So it's Cade Klubnik, Nussmeier, and Drew Aller. Those are the only 3. And maybe that Levitt kid at Arizona State.
Yeah,
so the other guys might not come out, bro. They might not. You're right, Kerby.
But they were saying if those guys stay, they said the 27th draft, the 27th draft is going to be all-time great. Yeah,
because you got Jeremiah Smith, all them damn quarterbacks. You got killers in that draft. That top 10 could be the all-time greatest top 10, maybe in history.
And then the receiver from Alabama.
Yeah, Ryan Williams, Jeremiah Smith, and all them quarterbacks.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it could be, man. But listen, what he said. KnoItAllz said, Arch is going to wait till 2027. Juice Bellamy said, nah, Kerb. Nuss, Cade, Drew, Levitt, the kid out of Arizona State University, and John Mater coming out for sure. John Mater, for you guys that don't know, is the kid that transferred from Washington State University that's going to be playing at Oklahoma this year, man. So he put up good numbers, but, man, we'll see. But, listen, Kerby, I don't want to speculate and talk about what we got going on in the future.
Right.
I want to talk about what we got now. So if Rodgers doesn't sign, bro, we got to bring in another quarterback. I mean, Skylar Thompson's not going to make it. He's not going to make it, bro. So what is our real options? Because you know what I'm hearing Steeler fans say today, Kerby, and it's the most asinine thing I've ever heard in my life.
What's that?
Trade for Kirk Cousins. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, Kerby.
No, because that dude, I mean, he's a dome quarterback at this point. I mean, his arm is nah.
No.
It's nobody else out there. I mean, I can't see. I can't even think of a backup that nah. They just have to go with Rudolph and see what happens. My thing
Right,
is,
but
I mean, he's happy because he probably when he looks in his bank account, but how you think DK Metcalf feeling right now?
yeah. I mean,
I
well, no, DK Metcalf ain't really feeling no kind of way, Kerby, because he got $130 million.
Yeah. I say he happy when he look in his bank account, but
yeah,
you know, yeah, here come Kratz.
yeah, they crashing out. As Dresden said, Nico Manning and the kid from Arkansas are the highest professional upgrade of this class. The rest of those guys are average. Nico probably ain't coming out, S. Dresden. He transferred to UCLA. He going to get 2 years out there. Manning probably ain't coming out, S. Dresden, till 2027. The kid from Arkansas does not have to come out. He does not have to declare himself eligible, man. So a lot of these kids might be coming back, bro, for that next class. He said Cleveland most likely will release someone. Okay. So if you had to play the odds right now with Gene, the odds more than likely they're going to release Joe Flacco. I don't want no damn Joe Flacco in Pittsburgh. They're going to keep Kenny Pickett. They're going to keep Gabriel and Shador. They're cheap. So, yeah. Reginald Rivers said, I would rather have Big G as my quarterback than Cousins. Well, shit, that's facts, bro. And I'm horrible. I'm way past the age. I can't do it no more. I never could do it because I never played quarterback. But listen, that's saying a lot, man. Claude said, why trade for a guy who led the league in interceptions? That's facts, Claude.
Yeah.
That's flat. I don't want Kirk Cousins. I don't want. If we gotta eventually just trade for a quarterback, bro, I'm saying go all in and go get a real quarterback. But Kerby, I don't think they're gonna do it, G. I mean, I don't think they're gonna do it, bro. I don't think they're gonna do it.
For one thing, I don't think there's nobody out there to get. I can't think of no. I mean, ain't nobody trading they starters. I mean, maybe the Colts might want to do something with Richardson. But I don't want him. Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't want him. So yeah, I can't really see nobody out there right now that you would want to trade for.
Yeah,
you might as well. I mean, you're gonna have to roll with Rudolph.
Hell no, I don't want no damn Anthony Richardson, bro. You can keep him. Hell no.
Yeah.
So Kerby. Let's just say this. Hypothetically, which quarterback do you give the most chance to start after week 1 for the Pittsburgh Steelers? Are you with Mason Rudolph or are you with Will Howard? Who you with, Kerb?
Oh, Mason, for sure.
Mason?
Yeah.
Okay, why? Tell me why.
I mean, because he has played in the league. Will Howard, I mean, the one thing where I know a lot of people was getting excited about him, but you got to remember, this dude went in the 6th round. And when you look at the NFL, I mean, granted, it ain't everybody don't hit on everything, but for the most part, when you look at the quarterbacks, I mean, you talking 6th round, other than Tom Brady, what 6th round quarterback can you really name that played in the league that really did something? I mean,
Purdy.
Okay, there you go. He was a 7th round, matter of fact. So, but that's like pulling a needle out of a haystack. I mean, could Will Howard be that guy? He could be, but more than likely he's probably not. But I think right now you definitely will start. I mean, Tomlin ain't starting no rookie. He ain't gonna do that. So it would be Rudolph. Like I say, to me, I think the Steelers have totally botched this quarterback situation since Big Ben has retired. Because I mean, even with Rudolph, this is a guy you really didn't like. You let him go. Now you bring him back. Like that. It's every quarterback move that they've done. It's just been crazy. I mean, you got Russell Wilson. Okay, whatever. I thought he played okay. I ain't
Mhm.
gonna say he was great, but okay, you make the decision that you don't want to bring him back. Then you lose Justin Fields just for what was it, $10 million? They were short.
Basically,
I mean,
basically.
so it's crazy. I mean, but again, maybe they seen something we didn't see, and they just thought he couldn't do it. But it's just every quarterback move that they made has just been terrible.
Rob Lightfoot, I see what you're saying. You said, Big G, I'm going out on a limb. Corner time. Caleb Johnson makes the Pro Bowl. I agree with you. I think he possibly can, but the quarterback situation is going to be going a little different, man. A little different. Now, Kerby, in all defense, we saw Mason what he looks like with Pittsburgh, but we saw Mason what he looks like with Tennessee. Is that because the team around him was so bad? Or was it because Mason was that bad? You know, and that's to me that's a real question because I think the Tennessee Titans organization is down here compared to the Pittsburgh Steelers organization. So I just want to get your thoughts, bro.
I think it was a combination of both.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for one thing, they really didn't have no weapons for him to throw the ball. You know, anybody to throw the ball to. But my thing with Mason, I like his arm, make all the throws, but to me, it seemed like he doesn't have no pocket presence. Like he hold on to the ball and like he can't feel, you know, like a good quarterback feels the rush. And like Mason don't have that. And you know, that's gonna lead to fumbles and all kinds of crap. But I don't know, man. I say, and there's nothing wrong with it. I think the guy's a career backup, but he's a probably above average backup where if your starter goes out for a month, he's a guy that probably could keep you afloat, you know. But to ask him to play 17 games, I don't know, G. I don't have a good feeling on that.
SFN, something for nothing. What's cracking, man? Matt, he said Mason's best chances here is a backup to Aaron. Bro, Matt, we out here talking about it right now. Man, look, I'm saying 40%, dog. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's ready to play football, bro. I definitely don't think so. What Mark Malone said and what is Artie going to call play action? He can't not with Mason. I mean, if you want to tell the truth about it, with Mason, he damn sure can't call no play action. Now, he could call it with Will Howard, but is he going to be accurate enough to deliver the ball? We already know how Mike Tomlin feels about throwing the ball across the middle. Do you really think he's going to let a rookie throw the ball across the middle? Hell no. Craig Withrow said, I've seen that with Scary Terry for Washington. Is in his last year of his contract, and if he show up wants a new deal, Big G, would you want the Steelers to try to get him? Listen, I want the Steelers to try to get any wide receiver 2 that they can. I'm on record for saying Chris Olave, maybe Terry McLaurin, maybe one of the wide receivers out of Indianapolis. That's where I'm at. Kerb, what you thinking? Kerb's still talking about Amari Cooper. And I don't know, man.
Well, I mean, that's the free agent route. I mean, if you're going to trade for, I wouldn't mind seeing them trade for a guy. But, again, like, who you going to get? I mean, because ain't nobody going to really trying to give up nobody. The Steelers, man, they just and I'm gonna say this, G, and I know we got a long way to go, and I know they playing in shorts right now, but man, I seen George Pickens, man, they showed some highlights.
So what?
That just
so what, Kerb? So what?
It made me want to throw up, but anyway.
Why? Yeah, he ain't he's a Cowboy. Let him stay over there where he at in Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
He ain't on our team no more. So what?
Yeah.
Mark Malone, ain't nobody drunk off a Thunderbird, bro. We ain't running play action with Mason Rudolph, Mark. I'm telling you, we ain't doing it. SFN said, Amari, no. Terry, yeah, but it's going to actually cost us. Terry McLaurin might cost us a first. Why you playing?
But people got to think about this. Why would Washington trade him?
Exactly. They're close.
Like what? Yeah.
They're close. They got a young quarterback. They just signed Deebo Samuel. No, they're not.
Yeah, they ain't trading him.
Yeah. Mike, what did Claude say? Mike Tomlin, we don't play and our fears is pure. Come on, man. Kerby, Claude, you stop being a hater, bro. You a hater.
Yeah,
Mark Malone said it's happening, G. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man. All I'm going to say is this. People are going to want to kick Mike Tomlin in the face. People are going to say bad and crazy stuff about Tomlin. Y'all, this actually goes back to Kevin Colbert. Not all of it is on Mike Tomlin. A lot of this is on Kevin Colbert, man. Do you realize that if Leal doesn't make the team in this year's team, only one player from the 2022 draft will be on the Steelers roster in 2025? That's ridiculous. That's all GMing, bro. Tomlin, you can't blame that on him. And then if you go back to 2021 and 2020, it damn near gets worse. Our last drafts, Kevin Colbert would sleep at the wheel from 2018 or 2019 all the way through. Kerby, what you thinking, bro?
I mean, you're right. But the only difference that I have in that situation, I just think Tomlin got a little bit more. His hands is a little bit more in that than what I think a lot of people think. Because, I mean, you got to figure. I mean, now he's at almost 20 years, but
17.
Yeah, damn. Like at this point, he got to have some say, and I think Mike, he had his say in a lot of these players, but
I don't know, Kerb, especially not 2022. I don't know about that, Kerb. I mean, you can say that. I don't know about that, bro.
I think he did. But like you say, at this point, it don't matter. I mean, them guys are here or gone or whatever.
Yeah.
We got to get this down quarterback situation figured out.
Yeah.
Well, they got to figure it out, but it's just
something for nothing says we could have traded for GP away for a fourth and signed Adams. So there's some speculation. So let me tell you, the truth of the matter is they called everybody on draft day. Nobody wanted GP. The Cowboys wanted to visit it after. They called everybody. They were asking for a third. There was no counter offers at all. So it wasn't we could have traded for a fourth. The deal was we called everybody and nobody wanted GP. That's why we were able to finally get off of GP after the draft, because no team was willing, and that's all 31, was not willing to get GP on draft day, bro. That nobody wanted him. That's why I'm like, Kerby, I'm not feeling that, bro, because, yeah, you can look over there, and grass always look greener on the other side. We'll see. All right, man, we got to take one break, and then we're going to come back and wrap this thing up on the KnoItAllz podcast, Smash the Gas, with me and my boy Kerb, my boy Tate, boy Fresh, and you know how I get on with Big G, man. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break. And we're back after the pause for the cause. Quick commercial break. Getting the word from our sponsors and partners. Live on the KnoItAllz podcast. Smash the Gas. My boy Kerb in the building with me. Hey, man, Jimmy K, I see your comment. He said, if you're going to blame Colbert, you have to put Tomlin in the same sentence. I don't think they're linked in totality. I don't think. But is there some culpability with Mike Tomlin? Absolutely. He doesn't get off for free. He played a part in it, but the GM, you guys need to understand, rules the draft. They rule the draft. A coach can't make the decision. He don't make the final decision, but the GM runs the draft, and the scouting department feeds the GM information. Kerb, am I lying?
No, you're right. You're right. But like I say, I just think Tomlin had his hands is in it more than what we probably think. But at the end of the day, if it's probably a question between two players, and the GM definitely probably, overrule and take his player. But I don't know, man. It's just been, like I say, this ain't the Steelers, man. I mean, not the Steelers that we knew.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. And it's because we're searching for a franchise quarterback. Craig Withrow says the curse of Danny Marino, it's a real thing, bro. I mean, it's not, Roethlisberger righted the ship. And I'm going to say this, and I'm going to leave it alone. And I know, looking back, hindsight is 2020. But, bro, we could have drafted Lamar Jackson in 2017. We could have got Jalen Hurts, who got picked 1 or 2 picks after Chase Claypool in the 2019 draft. They didn't want to do that because if you're going to blame some culpability on Kevin Colbert and you're going to put culpability on Ben Roethlisberger, on Mike Tomlin, you damn for sure better put some culpability on Ben Roethlisberger. You better put some on him too, because he didn't want a young guy behind him. And that's the truth that we know, not no made-up stuff. That's facts, man. Kerby, what you thinking about that, bro?
No, that's facts. That's facts on that.
Mm.
But what I do wish, and it never happened, but how pleasant would it be if Mike Tomlin woke up and said, you know what, I'm just going to be a CEO.
Mm.
Austin, get on out of here. Smith, get on out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Hire a good offensive coordinator, a good guy that know how to develop a quarterback, get a good defensive dude in here. And Tomlin, you handle all the Tomlin stuff. You handle the locker room. And, obviously game day, you the head coach, you make those decisions. But I think right now, if he kind of take a step back, they're like an Andy Reid. Andy Reid, he probably don't even go over to the defensive side. The difference with him, he's the coordinator, but that's what he do. He ain't messing with that defense. He know he hired a solid dude that can handle his business, take care of what he got to take care of, and hey, you got the defense. And I think Tomlin, even though Tomlin is really on the defensive side, but I think he got his hands in everything.
Yeah.
And
absolutely, man.
And it's showing that offensively, he ain't, because I think when he goes to the offensive side, he's thinking as a defensive guy instead of, and that's where the don't throw over the middle and all that. But that's coming from he's a defensive guy, and just be CEO and handle the locker room and all that stuff the head coach got to do. And let your coordinators do what they got to do.
That's facts, bro. Robert, and that's facts, Kerby. That's a great statement. Robert, they didn't want to draft Lamar because they didn't want to get him mad. That's facts. They didn't want Roethlisberger upset, bro. That's facts, man. Total facts, man. Mark Malone said, this year's going to be different, I'm telling y'all. I think we're going to be fighting for a number 1 seed. If that's the case, Mark, then either Mason or Howard got to do it. Because as of right now, it don't look like Rodgers is walking through the door. And we got to identify a number 2 wide receiver. And I think that's something we're going to talk about over on the Pump Your Brakes podcast. Craig says, do you think Lamar would be Lamar here? Probably. Lamar would be Lamar everywhere he go, bro. Lamar would be everywhere he go. All right, Kerb, hit me with your final thoughts, man, as we close out this episode of Smash the Gizass, bro.
Well, I'm trying not to crash out. We're gonna give Rodgers maybe another week or so. And,
go on, Kerby. I got you. I'm ready. I'll send you a shiesty. I'm ready.
I might have a
shiesty.
I might have a shiesty on next week. But hopefully this guy, like I say, maybe the Steelers know something, but I don't know. But if this guy don't show up, it's gonna be a long season, I think, G.
Kerby is starting to make me feel like that for sure, man. Hey, listen, man. We appreciate all you guys. We had so much response in the live comments. I'm going to shout out some of the people in the live comments. Andre Green, Mr. Woodside, Jaime Carlo, Craig Withrow, Mark Malone, Daniel Reed, Brubman from the 5th floor, Robert, Britt Howe, Rob Lightfoot, Claude, you didn't get put in the matrix, man. You escaped. Steeler 43, Juice Bellamy, Jimmy K, SFN, Something for Nothing, Reginald Rivers, Kathy, what's going on, Kathy, mother of Afton? I salute you. S. Dresden, we got a lot of folks in the building, man, and we appreciate all running through the jungle. Jar Devil, Juice Bellamy, man. We had a lot of you guys in the live chat tonight, and we appreciate you guys supporting Smash the Gas on the KnoItAllz podcast. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe right now. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button right now. We're on our way to 1K subs. There's the barcode. There's the QR code. All you got to do is scan it and sign it. Listen, we're about 160 some people away from getting to 1K subs, which is our initial goal on the KnoItAllz podcast. But without you guys, we could never do it. So we appreciate all the people that come from all the other channels. Stiller Almighty. What's up, Almighty, my dog? Broderick to the Pro Bowl. Hey, I'm with you, bro. Broderick to the Pro Bowl. I'm starting it right now. I'm rolling with that comment, man. We appreciate all you guys rocking with us on the live KnoItAllz Smash the Gas podcast. Listen, I'm going to flip out and get up out of here. Release Kerby. Kerby, your job this evening is to watch the dang on Matrix and make sure nobody gets let loose out of there. I'm going to jump over to Pump Your Brakes with Tate Boy Fresh and Shannon. We appreciate all y'all. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.
Peace.